Life is a journey filled with highs and lows. There are moments when everything feels perfect, and there are times when challenges seem unbearable. In these moments, you may feel like giving up. But the truth is, the people who achieve greatness, who live meaningful lives, are not those who never fall. They are those who keep moving forward despite the obstacles. Imagine a river flowing through a rocky valley. The water does not stop when it hits the stones, it finds a way around them. Sometimes it flows fast, sometimes it slows, sometimes it even pools, but it keeps moving forward. Life, in many ways, is just like that river. Challenges, setbacks, failures, they are just stones in your path. The key is not to be defeated by them, but to find your path forward. Perseverance is not just a word, it's a way of life. It's the force that pushes you to take one more step, make one more call, try one more time, even when the odds seem against you. It's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Think about some of the most successful people in history. People like Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Or J.K. Rowling, who was rejected by multiple publishers before Harry Potter became a worldwide phenomenon. What these stories teach us is simple. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey toward it. Perseverance is about believing in yourself, even when nobody else does. It's about holding on to hope when hope seems impossible. And it's about taking action, even when you feel like you've reached your limit. Your mind is your greatest ally, or your worst enemy. If you allow doubt, fear, and negativity to dominate your thoughts, you will find it almost impossible to move forward. But if you cultivate a mindset of determination, courage, and positivity, you can overcome almost anything. Ask yourself, what can I do today that my future self will thank me for? That single question can change the way you see challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles, you begin to see opportunities. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, you focus on what you can do next. Practical exercise. Every morning, write down one small goal you can achieve that day. It could be as simple as sending an email, finishing a task you've been putting off, or reaching out to someone you admire. Small wins create momentum, and momentum is what keeps you moving forward, even when life is tough. Let me share a story. There was a young man named Alex. He dreamed of becoming a professional musician, but life threw challenge after challenge. His first songs were rejected by record labels. He performed in small, empty venues. He struggled to pay rent, often wondering if he should give up. One day, instead of giving up, he decided to record one song purely for himself. He posted it online, not expecting anything. Within a few weeks, the song went viral. People connected with his music, and doors he never imagined opened. The lesson here is clear. Success often comes when you least expect it, and only to those who refuse to give up. Even in failure, there is progress. Even in struggle, there is growth. Life is not about avoiding problems, it's about learning to grow through them. Every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Imagine the bamboo tree. For the first 5 years, it barely grows above the ground. It seems like nothing is happening. But underground, it is building a strong root system. In the 5th year, it suddenly shoots up and can grow up to 90 feet in just a few weeks. Human growth is similar. Sometimes, it may seem like you are making no progress. You may feel invisible, unappreciated, or stuck. But during these times, you are growing your roots, developing resilience, strength, and wisdom that will carry you to new heights. Practical tip. When facing difficulty, ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this? How can I become stronger because of this challenge? Shifting your perspective turns obstacles into stepping stones. You do not have to conquer everything at once. Life is not about giant leaps, it's about consistent steps forward. Take the example of a writer who wants to finish a book. Writing 500 words a day might feel insignificant. But in a year, those 500 words per day become 182,500 words, a complete book. Consistency is your secret weapon. Keep taking small steps, no matter how tiny they seem. Over time, those steps compound into results that can change your life. Motivation is like fuel. It runs out. Discipline is what keeps the engine running. When you don't feel motivated, remind yourself of your why. Why did you start this journey? Why do your goals matter? Practical advice. Create a vision board or a journal of your dreams. When life gets tough, look at it. Visualize the life you are working for. Feel it. Let that vision pull you forward, even when obstacles seem insurmountable. Life is never easy. There are moments when it feels as if the world is testing you from every angle. In those moments, if you stop, if you give up, you will never discover the true strength that lies within you. Remember, the greatest achievements in life often come through hard work, persistence, and an unyielding spirit. Every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. You might feel that your efforts are going in vain. You might feel like you are constantly fighting failure. But understand this. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Life does not hand things to us easily. It shapes us, molds us, and teaches us how to rise. Celebrate small victories every day. It could be completing a task you've been putting off, reaching out to someone important, or simply believing in yourself when nobody else does. These small steps, taken consistently, eventually lead to monumental achievements. You have probably heard stories of people who didn't succeed overnight, but through relentless effort and resilience, they reached the pinnacle of their dreams. Those stories teach us that every small attempt, every repeated effort, carries you closer to success. Learn to embrace fear. We often avoid taking action because of fear, because we are afraid of failing or being judged. But facing fear is the path to strength. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, it means moving forward even when fear is present. When you choose action over fear, you give yourself the chance to grow, to discover what you are truly capable of. If you ever feel alone, remember that there are countless others around the world fighting similar battles. Every major success has behind it people who persevered quietly, who refused to quit, who kept moving forward step by step. You are part of that same universal journey. You are never truly alone. Stay inspired by remembering your why. Why are you pursuing your goals? Why do you refuse to give up? When life gets tough, this why will pull you forward. You may not have reached your destination yet, but every single day, every single effort, moves you closer to the life you dream of. Successful people are not extraordinary by birth. They are ordinary people who refuse to quit. They understand that failure is not the end. Failure is a doorway to a new opportunity, a new path, a chance to try again smarter, stronger, and more prepared. They know that every challenge carries a lesson, and that time, when used wisely, is your greatest ally. Consistency and perseverance eventually turn effort into achievement. Many times, people hesitate to start, to try, or to continue because they doubt themselves. They forget that progress is not always visible immediately. Just like a seed grows beneath the soil long before it breaks through to the surface, your efforts may be invisible for a while. But beneath the surface, you are growing roots of experience, patience, and resilience. Keep nurturing them, and eventually, you will rise stronger than ever. Life will throw obstacles your way, and sometimes it will feel unfair. But every obstacle is also a teacher. Every challenge is an opportunity to become more resourceful, more determined, and more capable. When you start seeing difficulties as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, you unlock the secret of unstoppable momentum. Do not underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Even the tiniest efforts, repeated daily, lead to massive transformation over time. Writing 500 words a day may feel trivial, but after a year, that becomes a complete book. Practicing one skill consistently, showing kindness daily, learning a little each day, all compound into remarkable growth. When motivation fades, rely on discipline. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline keeps you moving. Remind yourself of your vision, your purpose, and your potential. Visualize your dreams in detail, feel the emotions of achievement, and let that vision pull you through the hardest moments. Remember, life is not about how fast you move or how easily you succeed. It's about persistence, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to keep moving forward, no matter the circumstances. The world may test you, life may challenge you, but if you refuse to give up, you will discover a strength you never knew existed. Even when progress seems slow, even when the weight of your struggles feels unbearable, take one step. Then another. Momentum builds with each step. Momentum carries you forward when motivation fades. Momentum turns ordinary people into achievers, dreamers into doers, and hope into reality. The journey will not be smooth. You will stumble, you will feel pain, you will question yourself. But in every stumble, there is growth. In every challenge, there is wisdom. In every tear, there is clarity. Keep walking, keep pushing, keep believing. Every effort, no matter how small, matters. Every attempt, no matter how imperfect, counts. Life rewards those who endure, those who rise when others fall, those who see obstacles as opportunities. Keep going, keep fighting, keep believing, because the moment you refuse to give up, you become unstoppable. And when you finally look back, you will see that every struggle, every hardship, every dark day, was shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. Sometimes life feels heavier than we can bear. Sometimes it feels like the world is pressing down on you from all sides, and no matter what you do, nothing seems to change. But in those moments, the choice is yours. You can let the weight crush you, or you can rise, step by step, and keep moving forward. Strength is not the absence of struggle. Strength is the ability to keep going in spite of it. Every great story begins with a struggle. Every remarkable journey begins with a challenge. The people we admire, the leaders, the innovators, the heroes of our time, they all started in places that seemed impossible. They felt fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but they refused to quit. They chose to move forward, even when the path was unclear. And that choice made all the difference. Remember, it's okay to pause. It's okay to rest. It's okay to acknowledge that life is hard. But never let the pause become permanent. Rest, gather your strength, and then continue. Progress is not measured by speed, it is measured by persistence. One step forward, no matter how small, is still a step closer to your dreams. When the world says no, say yes to yourself. When circumstances seem impossible, say, I will find a way. Your mind is your most powerful tool. It can convince you to give up, or it can empower you to achieve the extraordinary. Feed your mind with hope, positivity, and determination. Guard it against doubt, fear, and negativity. Look around you. Every person you see has faced struggles, disappointments, and failures. But some chose to rise, some chose to fight, some chose to believe in their own potential. You have the same power. You have the same ability to overcome, to endure, and to thrive. Nothing outside of you can stop your determination unless you allow it to. Take control of your story. Life may write chapters of pain, hardship, and challenge, but you are the author. You decide how the next chapter unfolds. Will it be a chapter of surrender, or a chapter of triumph? The power is in your hands. Every decision you make, every action you take, shapes the narrative of your life. Find inspiration in ordinary moments. A sunrise, a smile from a stranger, a word of encouragement, a small achievement. These seemingly small things can ignite hope, fuel perseverance, and remind you that life is still full of possibilities. Don't wait for extraordinary circumstances to start moving forward. Start now, with what you have, where you are. Failure is not the enemy. It is a teacher. It shows you what doesn't work, it challenges you to try again, and it prepares you for the success that awaits. Every time you fall, you gain experience. Every setback is a lesson in disguise. Learn, adapt, and continue. The path to greatness is paved with persistence, courage, and resilience. Never underestimate the power of belief. Belief in yourself, belief in your potential, and belief in the possibility of a better future. Even a flicker of belief can light the darkest path. Even a small step, taken with faith and determination, can move mountains. Keep that belief alive, nurture it, and let it guide you forward, no matter the obstacles. Life may test you. Life may challenge you. Life may even try to break you. But your spirit is stronger than any obstacle. Your determination is more powerful than any fear. Your dreams are worth every struggle. Keep going, even when it hurts. Keep believing, even when doubt surrounds you. Keep striving, even when success seems distant. And one day, when you look back, you will see that all the pain, all the struggle, all the moments you thought you couldn't continue, they were shaping you into a person capable of incredible strength, unwavering courage, and endless resilience. Every challenge you faced was a stepping stone, every failure a lesson, every struggle a preparation for your ultimate triumph. So, never give up. Never stop believing in yourself. Never stop moving forward, because the journey is worth it, the struggle has meaning, and the life you are building, one step at a time, is extraordinary. Keep your head high, keep your heart strong, and keep your eyes on the horizon. The best is yet to come. Your story is still being written. You are still becoming. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you realize. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you dream of. Never give up, because your perseverance will lead you to places you never imagined. Your journey is unique, your potential is limitless, and your triumph is inevitable. If you like the video and the messages, please like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.